Hello and welcome back everyone. This is Darren with Madcap Toys. We're going to try to get another video on here, but things are a little rushed with what's going on with the season. And as many of you know, as I said, we are in that season where people's shopping via and for the holiday season. Right now, for us at Madcap Toys on our main eBay store, it seems like things are just ho-hum. One day they're hot, one day they're not. We've even had a couple of days where I think they've been working on the sites because I had one day with nothing, another day with like $9 or something. And I'm going to do my read off numbers to you a little later on here in this week if I can, if I get a chance. But today basically is going to be one of those videos that we're just going to be talking about a little bit of everything. I've got a comment in the feedbacks that I want to read to you, and I want to try to explain to you, some of you buyers out there, what's going on with the shipping prices, what's going on with the USPS shipping, priority mail. Let's see, what is it? USPS shipping rates, and maybe even a little bit of FedEx. I don't use FedEx a whole lot, so we may skip over that. But right now, I'm just going to give you a few basic things why it's on my mind, and then I'll go on. Right now, we're still wanting to encourage many of you guys to sign up with us at Madcap Market over at District. We're still a small site, only 41 people. We've had about 7 or 8 sales on the site with all of us, but we're not a huge site, so sales are still slow, and we are a smaller YouTube channel. We are going to try also to get a few, if I can, I'll put it that way, live auctions going on our district site as well here in the next, I'm going to say 4-5 weeks. At worst case, it'll be through January through March after the holiday season, but we're going to try to get a couple of them in, hopefully during the holiday season. I'm going to rattle off just a few things here. I'm going to skip this for now and get right into the subject, but we've also got in an order of collector items. Many of you guys that are out there are going to want to watch for those. We got in a set of DVDs that you're going to want to watch for. They're very nice, mint sealed, and some of them are ready to go out as of now because we've got them listed. We've got more that's going to be up and be put on to be listed so that if you want them, you can get them before the holidays. Many holiday videos, Christmas videos, LPs are going on as well, holiday LPs, so keep an eye out for that. But I've got in quite a bit of collectible items that you're going to be wanting to check out, you action figure model collectors. So keep an eye out for that. And silver coins, we've got some of those going on. For you guys out there, I'm going to make a statement to you right here, right now, that's got these stores going on, say that we don't want to buy anything, but please donate to us. I'm not going to do it. Don't ask. Because look, if I'm going to donate, I'm going to donate to my people at home. I've got my communities around here. We donate to Motor group down the road that donates and helps people with clothing and all that. And we donate to a food bank around here. We donate to Raleigh's and St. Jude's. I donate to, I'm trying to think who they are. The little guys that wear the hats, but they ride around on little bikes in the parades and all. The Shriners, we donate to them as well. So, guys, we've got some donations, and I also donate once in a while to a Catholic charity that takes and helps deserted children. So, we've got our donation groups that we give and we support and we try to help. But so, if you guys are out there trying to be a seller, do it through your own hard work and your own purchases. Don't ask everybody else to do it for you and claim it's a charity, because that's very disingenuous. And it gives all of us on eBay or Mercari or Poshmark bad names. So, guys, keep an eye out for that, because I've seen an increase in uptick on that as well. My sales on Mercari are going rather well. I'm not going to tell you what sold, because I want to deal, like I said, with another topic that I feel is very important. If I can get my words out today. We've had the heater on here, so my tongue is all dry, and I feel like blah, blah, blah. So forgive me if I screw up on my words. A lot of items are going on. We've got, let's see, we've had a pretty good week. on eBay. But I'm going to be honest, it's not anywhere near as good as I'd like it. My last big hit out of the park was November 10th, and it's the 18th, so 8 days. That was $809 and change, and ever since then we've been struggling. Today on the main store, when I say that, please keep in mind we've got about 6 stores going on. So this is the main store, and not all those stores are on eBay. Our worst day so far was minus the zero that I had was $8.22 in a day on the main store. Now, for a site that's got, and I will give you an update, like I said, here in the next little bit. Site that's currently back up to 223,000 and change. We have gone down. We was at 232,000, so you can see in the last month we've had a variance of about $9,000 to $11,000, depending on the day, where you are, the sales and all that. But not all this stuff, like I said, is selling on the main eBay store. But we do have those good days where they're 800, 900, 1,000, or a little more. Sometimes up to $1,200 and $1,500 days. But it's been a while since we've been that high for a while on eBay's main area. But we have had excuse me, $800,000 and $900,000 days here the last little bit. eBay's giving me a notice these guys haven't sold in the last 90 days. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. But we've got this one thing that stuck out, and I really wanted to hit it. We've been doing really well, thank the Lord, on feedback. I've got, over the last year, a little bit more neutrals than I really like. And I feel like I don't really know why people are doing that, but I've got like 6 neutrals in 12 months, which, they say, well, it don't affect you, but no, it don't. But I want to try to encourage those people and these buyers to get where we feel like we can deal and we get a positive, because I don't want anybody to feel like they've been cheated or shysted or anything else. But there's some you just can't deal with. About 50% of those are things, no matter what I would have done, I was going to get a neutral. I got a neutral just recently, as I've told many people. The guy was upset because he says the item was never shipped, which is wrong. We shipped it via the method that he requested, which was the cheapest. The post office doesn't track those very well, the USPS mailers. And it said he waited a week, and then we supposedly blamed the post office, which is true, because it was their fault. And he did receive a refund, thus a neutral feedback was given to us via him. Well, needless to say, I responded to it, and that's neither here nor there. I'm sure he's got his product, because I looked in his feedback, and I've already done a video on this gentleman. He's done the same thing, and some people build during the holidays especially, and sometimes up to March on average, where you'll have like a 6-month period where people will try to get free items if the post office or whoever you use has screwed up the system. Blame you for it, get a free item off of you. Now, there's ways to deal with that, but seeing as it was a envelope, I just decided it wasn't worth the issue to argue with him and hope to get something from UPS. And if I don't have tracking that I can prove it, thus we're going to be eliminating the envelope method via the USPS, because tracking means nothing there. If nobody's going to zip it when it goes in, zip it when it gets there, or anywhere along the way, it means nothing. But we're going to be getting rid of that, because we want to eliminate problems like this. Now, I still might have got a neutral because of something the post office did. But I will be honest, right now, from what I can see, the volume of mail with the post office has been down in our region area. I don't know about Indianapolis or anywhere like Louisville or what have you, but it seems like in our local post office, the packages have not been coming in as of yet in the mass they usually do right after Halloween. Maybe a little later season, maybe a little bit different year. But it seems like things are getting to where they should be going by and large, minus this one thing, on time and without a whole lot of delays. I am very thankful for that, and I'm sure many of you fellow sellers are as well. It seems like the shipping issues aren't issues as of yet at this time on the 18th. Please let me know in the comments if it seems like your packages are getting where they should go a little bit better this year than they did last year or the year before. Has, hopefully, fingers crossed, the post office has got a little bit of their act together. Now, the feedback that I got is a positive. So I'm thankful to you, Black Kitty Mommy, for leaving me a positive. I appreciate that. That was very kind. The thing I want to explain, and the topic of this video, is the cost of shipping. The lady sat there and said, and the feedback reads as follows, and you can look at my feedback. It says, Cat and Jack leggings arrived yesterday, and they fit me very well. The shipping was outrageous, but I wanted this particular car of leggings and can't find offers of these leggings at the Target store here. Okay, first off, what she is talking about is it's true. It was a Target product that we purchased via a pallet. Thus, we got it cheap where we could sell it at $6 for the item. The item's original price was 99 cents, so she got about $1 and something off of it. The leggings went out, we shipped them, and they got there just as ordered and promised, right on time. The shipping was outrageous. That's the problem that I want people to look at. The USPS usually, I'm going to say, and it's a little bit off, guys, but October, I'm going to go somewhere around, let's just go the 1st of October till I'm going to go the mid of January. All right. That period of time, on average, is going to be hellacious on pricing. The USPS on most places raises their cost. Now, I haven't seen the cost rise as much on Macari or District as I have on eBay. So is it the UPS is raising the prices entirely? I don't know. Or is it because of the company they're dealing with and because of issues that have gone on over the last little bit from mass sellings and mass shipping that the post office got so far behind, where we saw videos with pallets and pallets and crates of stuff just lined up in warehouses nobody was getting to for weeks and months sometimes. I don't know. But the item on the basic package has gone up from what I would say would be about $6.98, $7.98, to where on average right now on a lot of packages, and I'm going basic pound here, the Ground Advantage, you're looking at, they could be up to $9.98 and sometimes $10.98. Now, a lot of you guys that are further west, we're in central South Indiana, out here in Spencer. If you order from me in California or any other seller this side of the Mississippi, you're going to pay more because of where you live. Now, each unit of postal district, as it was, is going to go up so much. And I don't remember the official title, so please forgive me. And if you know, you can put it in the comments below. But every so far often, you get a little bit more of a price increase. So if you're 100 miles out, it may be this. If you're 250, maybe that. 1,000 miles, going to go up. I know a lot of times we just don't ship a lot of times to, let's say, Hawaii or Alaska because the price can just balloon out of nowhere. And guys, that's not the seller's fault. I know a lot of you guys are pushing. Let me check something real quick, guys. Okay. I apologize. That was the wind's pretty dynamic around here. We've got, it seems like rain and a little bit of hail or sleet every so often mixed in here down in Spencer as of last night and today. Heard it last night big time. But like I said, guys, we cannot be, and we are not responsible for most of the time the cost. So a lot of you guys would like us to go free shipping. You can't hardly do free shipping on a $6.99 product that by the time you get, let's say, the coupon, it goes on, if we give you a coupon, let's say, it goes down to $5.59, which you did. The shipping for this was $8.55. looking at the details, yeah, you was way out there, way out west from what I can see. Let me double check that, make sure that's right. If I'm reading it right, you're out west. You're past the Mississippi, going far out there. I won't give your address or location as this, but you're going to have to realize that, guys, shipping is out of the seller's control by and large. I apologize. I'd like to do better. I do have some items that are free shipping, but there are also some areas where it's impractical for the sellers to give you guys as buyers free shipping because you're so far away, and every so often they raise the price and raise the price. For instance, like I said, if you just do simple math, basic, forgive me if the math is a tad off, but I'm going to go $6.98. Now all of a sudden it's a certain season of the year. The post office decides to raise everything up to $9.98, $9.95, somewhere around there. You're already $3 extra in the hole. It has to come from somewhere. Well, when you're looking at products that's only $5.59, you don't have a lot of that to deal with in the first place. So, you know, you get a little, you give a little. That's the best way it works here on eBay and every other format. I'm sorry that you was upset about the price, but I'm not also going to apologize because it's something sort of beyond our control. And if I would have put free shipping, and let's just say I did that, this item may have to be up to $15. Do you want to pay $15 for that, or you want to pay for the shipping? I mean, it's up to you. You can't win, you can't lose as a seller. I mean, one way you're going to take it, the other way, you know, the seller's going to claim, you know, the price was astronomically high. I mean, it's always going to be something, right? But I appreciate the purchase from this lady. I appreciate the positive feedback. And I am sorry that it's a higher price than you like to pay. But right now, I'm sorry, when you go from the last quarter of the year to the early first part of the quarter of the year, prices can vary a lot on shipping. And they get back to normal, but it's going to happen again roughly around October through January, first, second week. But, you know, that's happening. And I'd like to ask you guys out there that are fellow sellers, have you seen anybody complain about your shipping prices as of late? I don't get a whole lot of, I'm not going to call it negative because it's not, but I don't get a whole lot of people attacking me on the shipping. Sometimes I'll get a person here, a person there, but, you know, there's not a whole lot we can do about it. And we've been getting a few more issues as of late with eBay pretty much saying, hey, now that you give money back, period, since we've changed over to automatic feedback, that me basically has not done a whole lot because they don't show up in your account as it was unless you go and click the button. But, you know, it seems like we're getting a few more people comment about the shipping. And I just wanted to make this video to make it known that we sellers cannot control a lot of the shipping. There are a few things we can do here and there to tinker around the edges, but by and large, the rate's set by USPS or the United States Post Office Service, so we can't do a lot. What do you guys do about your shipping issues, if you have any, and how you deal with trying to get it out there? Do you do a lot of free shipping? Do you just say, here it is, this is all I can do, and move on? That's sort of what we do as best we can. We try to be nice and kind, but we just, you know, life is what life is. We can't help what it does to us, right? But anyway, guys, I know this is one of those weird videos, but I thank you for your time and for your patience and for listening to me. If you've got a comment, I'd love to hear it. What do you do about the shipping? How do you deal with it? What would you say about that to the individual, if anything? Or would you just go on and not even respond to it? We try to always add a response so people know that we are involved. Some people take it wrong some days, but when you give me some, I want to let you know I care enough to take the time to comment and respond to you in some way. And yes, we did leave her positive feedback. We didn't even mention the issue. But guys, what would you do? How do you deal with that? And like I said, I will try to get back with you in a few days and tell you really how sales have been. And I'm going to shoot from the 9th of the month of November to, well, whatever today is of that day, right? But guys, you have a great, wonderful day. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you again next time. Bye-bye.